Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and this is my weekly Fab Five. So this is my weekly favorites series. Let's just get to it. First thing is, and pardon me because I don't even know what this is called. I have to look at the name. I just found it. It's called the Pixie Natural Brow Duo. And I got this just so you can kind of see what the packaging looks like. That pretty, I guess you could call it a mint green. It's like a spring green. I got this at Target. It's one of the brands that they carry. It's usually next to the Napoleon Perdis, I think it is. And this is, I don't know if you can kind of see the shape of this, but it's not a pointed pencil, and I'm sorry if it's blurry. Hopefully you can still make it out. It's one of those flat ones that would definitely mimic the shape of a brow as you're kind of pressing it to and working through it. And it definitely does come out. It's a really nice color if you want to see. It's a very dry product, which I personally like because it doesn't come out too heavy. It doesn't make any spots unevenly dark. Even if I've used my what's it called, the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade for the most part, and I have an issue with growth toward the front of my brows, so maybe when everything is said and done I feel like I have a bald spot in one spot, I could just take this and lightly rub it over the area, never have to put anything over it. I could go out the door right after that and I'm totally happy with it. But the reason why I'm including this in the Fab Five is not because of that end. It's because of the other end, which is a gel. And you can see the brown tone in the middle of the crayon, if you want to call it that. That is the color of the gel. It's like a taupey brown color. And it has the teeniest, tiniest little brush. It's not as small as the Benefit Gimme Brow, but it's definitely very thin, which I like. So what I've actually been using this for is I do use my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown. I work it across the bottom of my brow and I comb it up so I have a natural look. And then I'm using this because what I'm trying to do now is, instead of just combing my entire brow toward my temple, so to speak, in that direction, I really want to take these hairs in the front and brush them up to give it a more natural, fuller look. And this allows me to be direct with that and put the hairs exactly where I want them, but it doesn't make them too wet or too gelled looking where they're too defined and they look unnatural and funky. So I'm absolutely loving this. The next item, which I actually have on my lips, and this is just a color as a representation. To be honest, I absolutely love the formula. These are the NYX matte lipsticks. You can even find them at your CVS lately, and I am in love with these. I find that, I guess because it's matte, and I don't know if it's general knowledge and I just missed the boat on it, but the matte ones really last a lot longer, so I could put them on in the morning. And to be honest, I know I've heard from other people that they might dry their lips out. These don't dry my lips out. They definitely don't interfere with the actual condition or health of my lip, but they do go on, they do stay on all day. They don't necessarily fall into the cracks of my lips as long as I had chapstick on prior. And I'm just really happy with the colors. So I have this. This is Indie Flick, which I don't have the color. It's by MAC. It's like Danger Red, Dangerous Red, Red Danger, something like that. But anyway, so it's a really vibrant kind of like orangey toned red, and that's what this is, the Indie Flick. And I absolutely love the boldness and the brightness of this color. I love how long it stayed on my lips today. I did, just for all intents and purposes, put a little refresher coat on, but the color was still there fully. I just wanted the vivaciousness back totally for the camera. So and especially because I am trying out the new lights, and in case they wash me out, I wanted you to see just how awesome this color is. But I even have the color Natural, which isn't natural by any means. It's kind of like a plummy tone, and I wore that the last 2 days. I absolutely love that color as well, and I have a few others, so I highly recommend these. The next thing is something that I just ordered, I just got, and I've already worn it the last 2 days in 2 different ways, and I am in love with it. And that is what you see on everybody's beauty channels. That is the Gerard BB Plus Illumination Facial Cream, and you can get it through Whitening Lightning. I am obsessed with this already. I do love that it has a pump. It's not like the MAC, the Pro Longwear Concealer. You do have a lot of control over this actual pump. And just to show you, I accidentally, see, I didn't control it and put a bit too much on. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but if I spread this out all over my hand, you can kind of see the shimmer. It's not even a shimmer. I left one spot wet. So if you look at the end of my hand, the very outside edge, kind of like over here, this is where I rubbed it in more. You can see it's almost like a shimmer, a glimmer. It's not a glittery product. It's not frosted fully. It just honestly has a glow. That's the only way I can describe it, is the product just absolutely, positively glows. And when you use it, you look lit from within. So today, I actually put it on a palette with a spatula, and I mixed a little bit of it in with my foundation, which is a L'Oreal True Match Lumi, and I just kind of put that on. And I don't know if, you know, the lights are going to wash me out where you can't see it, but definitely every time I looked in the mirror today, I just saw a definite glow about my skin. It wasn't frosty. I didn't look greasy by any means. It's not an oil. It's just literally a glow. You look like a little bit of Robert Pattinson in, oh, what's it called? The vampire movies. The ones with Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson. And you get a little bit of like when he's in the sun and he starts to glimmer. This let me feel a little bit special without anybody really catching on too much to any craziness, but I definitely got a lot of feedback on my complexion today, and the feedback was good. So you can use this for, like I did, to mix in with your foundation. Yesterday I used it like a primer, put it under my foundation. It kind of gave me the same look but toned down, so it wasn't as glowing. You know, it was muted a little bit by putting the foundation over it. But you could take a little bit with your Beauty Blender foundation finger, not foundation, brush or finger, whatever it may be, and, you know, put a little bit on like a highlighter under your brow bone. I would even do it down the center of your nose. But it is absolutely, absolutely stunning. And I am already obsessed after 2 days, so. The next thing that I'm absolutely loving is actually still in the package, so you're probably going to look at it and go, well, you haven't even tried it, dude. How do you know that you like it? And I'm going to tell you how, and it's a very sad story. So I said it in a video before. I am a licensed cosmetologist. I used to, for 6 years, do hair and makeup in salons. I still do hair and makeup on the side for weddings and events and stuff. So I do still carry a license, and that allows me access to certain stores that general public may not necessarily be able to get into. One of those in our area, and I live in New Jersey, is called Salon Centric. It was formerly known as Miliani. So I'm able to get certain things at not necessarily wholesale or cost, slightly above, but definitely cheaper than you would see them, you know, in Ulta or in a salon if you were to buy them from the retail section. And they actually have the entire Agave line in Salon Centric. But they had this on clearance, and originally I just had the bottle. The bottle was $20, or I want to say maybe $16 in Salon Centric, which for all I know could be the same price as Sephora, but it was just, to me, reasonable. I know that the shampoo and conditioner, which I also purchased, were $12 a piece for full size, so it really isn't that bad when you look at it, and I know that these bottles of oil last me forever. However, I went over to the clearance section and found this puppy, which is like a gift set that might have been left over from Christmas. I don't know, and I don't care. This is $13.65 for this entire kit, and this is the full-sized I think it's 4 ounces of the oil, the healing oil, and it comes with some reed diffuser thing, which, to be honest, I haven't even smelled. So I went a few weeks ago and I bought a set like this, and I made the stupid mistake this weekend of dropping this bottle on the floor, and lo and behold, I learned the hard way, it's made of glass, and it broke everywhere, and I got oil all over my bathroom floor, and then I nearly broke my neck slipping in it. But I knew that I had to immediately go and buy another bottle, because I don't know if you could really tell today. To be honest, I was trying a new hairspray that was recommended today, and I don't know if it's going to be a fab or a fail in the future. And don't mind this, I do not have a hickey. I was also trying a new curling iron, and the handle heats up, so that's definitely not a fab favorite at this moment. But I have been using it, and yesterday I had my hair totally straight. Right now it looks totally dead. and it's definitely lacking some shine. I am planning on making a cut with my hair soon, changing my style because my hair just isn't healthy anymore. But when I've used this and I blow my hair out and I flat iron it, and I use this on wet hair, my hair's so soft, all day I'm like this. I just can't stop touching it. And it's not soft like it's not manageable. It's soft just like it's healthy, and the ends, the split ends are sealed down and it's shiny, and if I used a root pumper it still has volume. So I am obsessed with this, and the reason why this still isn't open is because I have the other bottle, I broke the bottom half off, so I have the other bottle upside down on a shelf in my bathroom right now, like being held up by stuff, and I just dip my fingers in and take some oil every morning because there's literally like this much left in the bottle that did not end up on the floor, and I'm just trying to scrounge up every last bit. And sadly, I have one semi-fail, we'll say, this week. So 4 fabs and a fail. So this is the finishing powder brush. And you can see it's basically a dual fiber. It's really, really fat though. It's short and fat and nice and dense, even for the duo fiber part. And the handle is really comfortable. So this one, you can use with powder or you can use it with liquid or cream. So this is what I have been using the last 2 days to put on my L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation. My complaint about this brush is as follows. It makes your foundation look completely airbrushed. It is so easy to work in. It just disappears. It sinks into your skin, your complexion, you know, and I don't know if you could tell I do have a little pimple, but your complexion looks perfect in no time flat. It is so easy to use. However, and it's a big however because I'm one of those where this is my pet peeve, when I am done with an area, I then have to use another brush to remove all the little black hairs from my face, because the bottom part of this brush, as dense as they are and as fat as it is, they're shedding everywhere, and it's not the tall white hairs, it is the black hairs, and they get stuck to my wet foundation that's still a little bit tacky, and I can't get it with my nail, and I try and do this like in a soft, fast motion to get rid of it. It's such a pain in my butt. It's driving me up a wall because I'm so torn. I love the brush and the effect of the brush as far as what its purpose is and what it's used for, but this little side issue is driving me insane. So those are my Fab 5 or my Fab 4 and a fail this week. Let me know what you think of the products that I showed. Hopefully I can edit this and make it a little bit shorter because I know I definitely went on a tangent about a few of the items, but I'm really excited with some of these this week. And I'm still currently trying out new stuff, so I will come back at you next week, hopefully with a less raspy voice. So thanks for coming back, checking out my channel, checking out my latest video. Hope you liked the Fab 4 and a fail this week. Keep an eye out next week for next Friday for my next Fab 5 series. If you have any suggestions of anything I should try that might make it into my Fab 5, please leave a comment below. Let me know what you're thinking I should be checking out. Otherwise, if you haven't subscribed already, it's free. Go ahead and do it. And if you're new to my channel, thanks for stopping by, and hope you like to stick around. I will talk to you all soon. See you in my next video. Bye.